Alright, welcome back everybody for the final time this season to PSGL F5. We are here at Abu Dhabi, which, since I've been a part of PSGL, usually ends the first season that we do on a game. So, the real life series ends at Abu Dhabi, and PSGL will end here to end the first season on this game. The second season will start November 10th for the Sunday leagues. We will be shrinking a division, so F7 will become F6 on Thursdays. Saturday night will become F5. Sunday we'll have F4 and F3. This division here will become F4, and I will be commentating that as well next season. Monday we'll still have F2 and F1. F2 is going to become F2 and F3 combined, since they had half a grid for most of the races each, so it makes sense to combine them and make a full grid out of it. It's better to have 6 full grids with a bunch of reserves than 7 almost full grids and no reserves, so we have to downsize a little bit, but, PSGL will move on. We have hello Sketch. My eyes are so bad I thought that said Jake Hardy. Oh, I got really bad eyes. The laptop font is so small. I've been trying to save up a little money to get a bigger monitor to put it on with the HDMI cord. Oh, Keen's not here. I was going to say Keen's part of that battle for second, but he's not here. Yep. It's a 3-way battle to see who finishes second in the points to grab that second Race of Champions spot. Tibson has already got his by clinching the championship last week. I ended the stream last week such a hurry because I had to go to work early that I was rude and wasn't paying attention, and I apologize, Tibson, but congratulations on your championship. And congratulations to the Toro drivers for their constructors as well. That one I knew happened. But I didn't know until after I ended the stream that Tibson won the championship. So I apologize. So be interesting to see what strategy everybody uses tonight. F7 winner 2 stopped, F6 winner 2 stopped. People say it doesn't matter what they do because they're lower divisions and they're slower, but the 2 stop appears to be quicker. Even though it's a really, really long pit exit here. I have no game sound, so I'll be right back. Since I did get 8 invites. And there we go. Game sound. Gotta try to remember to stay on board as much as I can tonight so I don't get that overhead view that gets the stream banned like last season. Or last time we were here. 2 seasons ago. Save Big C some trouble where he doesn't have to talk to these people to get the stream unbanned for something that if they don't want to be seen shouldn't be in the game. That corner is a bit tricky. I got a 5-second stop go last night for braking on the curb and sliding right through it all. Here comes Steven around the final corner. Out of DRS, or ERS, and he does a 39.1 on the hard tire. Connor 35.6 on the softs. Sketch just started lap, so we'll stay on board with Sketch. Haig with 35.4. .206 miles an hour before the braking zone. Never missed with a 37.3 in the hards, not bad. Fastest of the hardest users. Grumpy only of the medium user. And he's done a 37.5. Cheer Cheer 36.6 on the softs. With him being a full second slower than Connor, I think he was just trying to throw a lap in there, and I think he might qualify in the mediums instead. Tips in second. Beats Connor by 1,000th on the mediums. Here comes Sketcher on the final corner. To the line, 36.2. That's good enough for his 5th currently. And that's on the mediums as well. So we'll go down to Mr. Simo. Where can he put his Haas? 35.8. That's good enough for 4th. Going board with Nas here as he just started the lap. He is well getting up to 206 miles an hour before the braking zone. Ooh, lose the back end a bit there. Hopefully it didn't cost him too much. Nas will head around the final corner, and he will set a time of 36.5. That'll put him 7th. And that's what it looks like when a full grid does a time. Never get to see that in my division because I never qualify. Tipson's going to run out of ERS before he gets to that line, but we'll see what he does. .35.7. Just a tad slower. Maybe. Maybe sketch. I'm going board with Haig because I know he's on a hot lap right now. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's going to be a dry race tonight. Jokes. And it's stupid of me knowing there was like a 1% chance that there would actually be any form of rain here. I actually practiced wet time trial for this trip. To the line. 34.7 from Haig. Oh, there it is, Sketch. You called it. That was a pretty flawless lap from him. Hello, Mark. How you doing tonight, sir? Ooh, Connor may have cut that a little bit too much. Or at least he cut it more than others have. Yeah, he's backed out. Interesting pit exit here at this track. Last time we raced here, I commentated F4, and there was a crazy crash in the final corner. Somebody trying to get to the pits. Oh, let's go on board, Jake Hardy. 2 to 3 tenths in her Haig? Oh. So we're looking at a 34.4 possibly. It looked like a pretty flawless lap, too. Or at least for the part I was on board for. Ooh. I'm sure you'll find it. Got plenty of time to make one last run. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the last sector here. I always get one corner at the wrong angle and it messes up the next ones, and I slide through the one after that, and it's, I don't know, it's just a mess for me. He's coming into the pits, I assume. Yeah. And Simo's on an in lap. All aboard Blue Mosquito. $35.9 on mediums. Blue Mosquito, 10th fastest, 36.6. And people seriously need to stop signing on. I gotta turn that notification off. I'm over Grumpy. Ooh, Tipson is gonna bottle it, it says in the chat. Well, I don't know how he could bottle it, because he's already won the championship, so... I'm pretty sure he doesn't care where he finishes today. He's already earned himself the F5 driver #1 spot in the Race of Champions. Oh man, my eyes are bad. Did I say F3? Well, to be fair, being the champion, he gets to move up a division, and we're losing a division, so he will be in F3 next season, probably. Grumpy with a 36.2, missing Sketch by 9 thousandths. That is so cool, you can see the car under the track. Alright, going forward with Nas here. Nas goes second fastest, 35.3. Going forward, Haig. He said he wanted to do his last run early so he could avoid the traffic, which is a great idea. Because everybody likes to just crowd out at once to try to be the last one across the line to start the final lap. Oh no. Haig aborts the final lap, so he will be stuck with the 34.7. Will that be good enough for pole? Not a bad lap at all, though. So don't be too ashamed that you invalidated your last one. Oh geez, this and next invalid? Oh, sketch. Sounds like me. I pull off the track at France to get out of the way for people. I get a 10-second corner cutting penalty for letting the leaders by. Oh, yeah, you can't get knocked outside the top 10 because there's only one car left behind. Connor goes second, 34.8. And there's pole, 34.6 for Tipson. What can Jake Carty do with no fuel? I'm gonna say not much. I'll go aboard with Simo. It should be a close fight. You gotta make your way through the field quickly. And you know, onto the podium is one tough defender. Symbol, fourth fastest, 35.2. Jake Curry's still out of fuel, and yeah, he'll be the last one. I mean, it's okay to retire on track in this situation, Jake Hardy. True. Jake Hardy with a lap that's suitable for my pace with a 2-minute 21-second there. Alright, so a tight qualifying there between the top three. We have Tipson, Haig, and Podium all within 0.2 of each other. Simo in fourth, Jake Carty in fifth, Nas in sixth, Never Miss in seventh, Cheater in eighth, Steven in ninth, Sketch in 10th, Grumpy in 11th, and Blue Mosquito in 12th. The two most experienced guys on the grid, starting outside the top 10 on fresh tires. Oh look, a dry race. Who would have thought at Abu Dhabi we'd have a dry race? Damn it. I put all my money on rain. Alright. Formation lap is about ready here. Do I have no audio again? Okay, whew. Let's bring up this and tires. Grumpy on the softs, Blue Mosquitoes on the mediums. And Sketch is on the mediums, is the only one in the top 10 since he messed up his lap. On the softs. Yeah, yeah, sketch. Definitely avoid turn one stuff. I'll send you a link later of what happened in turn one of my race last night. The biggest boneheaded thing I've ever seen. We'll get Blue's perspective of the start. Clean through turn one. Not so clean through that corner. And he just said he wanted to avoid turn one stuff, but he didn't mention turn two. Oh, sketch. Anyway. Haig has already gotten by Tipson. We'll watch from Connor's point of view here. And Connor, who has publicly announced that this will be his final PSGL race. I don't know if it's forever or for now, but hopefully we'll see him back in PSGL again sometime. Great guy to talk to. Very hilarious. If you haven't seen his videos, you need to do so. He did some amazing work for the PSGL season review videos. Those need to be checked out as well. But anyway, lap one will go to Tipson. I think the times are a little off because Haig is definitely not less than a tenth behind Tipson. Let's just take a peek at the point standings here. Connor on 84, Sketch on 80, Haig on 76, all fighting for the final spot in the Race of Champions. DRS has been enabled. Must mean it's lap 3. Yellow flag and Stevens out. Oh, that's a mirror, right? FIFA? Yes, it has been a long time. Hope you're doing well. About to have a 5-car battle for lead up here. 5 cars and F5. Going board with Connor and see what the top 2 are up to here, as we're about to complete lap 3 of 28 on the plan for tonight. Jay Carty fast lap to race at 40.5. See what Hay could do with DRS here. He's gonna have a run. Sketch fast lap to race. We'll get DRS again right here for Haig. Oh, he's gonna have a better run here this time. And Haig into the lead. Garpy up into 7th. So Haig will lead lap 4. Ooh. I don't know if that was lag, but Haig's car looked a little squirrely coming out of that corner. Now it's Tipson's turn with the DRS. This might just turn into a pissing contest. Oh, Connor had a hell of a run as well. If that was a less sensible driver, he would have dove it up Higgs inside and probably caused an accident. Oh, Higgs lagging. As Connor's up into 2nd. Nice battle here in front of Grumpy, Simo, and Jay Carty. Looks a little hazy on the stretch here. Like somebody set off fireworks and the smoke's still trying to clear or something. That's true, Mark. Depends on what everyone's planning. Because you could do softs to hards, or you could go softs, mediums, softs, I think. Yeah. Because F7 and F6, the winners from both of those races were two stoppers. So. Connor's closing in on Tipson. Ooh, that's not a very good exit from Tipson there. Got too much curb on the exit. But he manages to hold on for the lead currently. And Connor's coming into the pit. Whoa, Connor. And Haig's in as well. I assume they're two stopping. Haig is putting on the softs, it looks like. Yeah. And Connor put on the mediums. So Haig looks like he's going soft, soft, mediums, and Connor's going soft, medium, soft. Oh, Steven. Lico would be proud of you. Lico has kebab night every Saturday when he does his commentary. Whoa. Wow. That's a 3-second penalty for going into the part of the track that slows you down? That's stupid. And Haig gets by Connor, which is no surprise since Haig is on the softer tire. And Connor's not going to fight that just yet. If it's at the end of the race, yeah, he'll defend that with his life, but he knows he has a decent point margin over Haig for the race of champion spot, so. I think what Sketch needs here to get any shot of his race of champions hopes alive again, he needs a safety car. That would spice things up. Cheater with a penalty. You don't see that very often. Tipson pits. He is going on to the medium. Or, no, the softs, apparently. They put mediums on the car. That's got to be against regulations. Put on one tire on the car and it says another tire. So Grumpy has the lead. Grumpy and Blue Mosquito started 11th and 12th and are currently 1st and 3rd. Ooh, Nas looked like he had a little wiggle there. Can Blue take advantage? No, Nas must be running lower wings. Oh, Haig's already pulled 2 seconds on Connor. Grumpy's in the pit. Haig with a 38.6. Grumpy Pierce, he'll come out in 8th position after his pits. The pit exit here is crazy. It sounds really cool in the tunnel though, when you're going under. Here comes blue. Oh. Switched to the wrong car. Nas defends well and keeps his position. His tires look like they're struggling in the corners though. I expect him to pit here. He could go to the end from here on hards. So we'll see what he... Oh, he stays out. Oh, hello, Haig. Haig up into second. Haig about to be up into first, into the chicane. Maybe not. We'll call that one a little bit questionable. Didn't see exactly what happened because I'm afraid to use the overhead cam. Connor around the outside of Blue Mosquito. Tipson with a big run on Blue Mosquito. So the top three, before they pit, are still the top three, just in a different order. Nas is still going. He's definitely going for a one-stop. Sim will get by. Tipson will get by Connor for second. Three-second penalty for Connor for not cutting a corner. Adorable. Love this game. I've seen people cut that corner a hell of a lot more than that and not get anything for it. See you. What's going to benefit Connor is on the final run, he'll be on the softs and they'll be on the mediums. He will drop back for a little bit until they start battling. Sleepy. Here comes Tipson. And now Haig's turn with the DRS. Holy hell, that's a run. Hey, right back up by him. I think in order for Tipson to make the pass that counts, he needs to wait to the second DRS just so Haig can't use it against him. Oh, Connor's made it a 3-car race again. He saved his ERS. As he did last week, too. Sorry, guys. It's been rough the last few weeks doing working Saturday night, doing a league race Sunday morning, and then commentating Sunday afternoon. Mode 0 all the way in Sector 3 as Haig gets by Tipson. Huh. I just was in 1 the whole race last night because I couldn't be bothered. Everyone kept crashing, so I was going to get positions regardless. I used 1 the whole race. I think it took me 22 laps to get below 40%. Ooh, nice move by Connor. Into second he goes. Took advantage of a little Haig slip up there. I can't tell if that's just like a defect in the mapping of the track, or if that's somebody's wing that's been laying there that whole time. Sketch with a penalty. Got a 3-car battle for 7th. Oh no! Oh no, Jesus! A rare mistake from Blue Mosquito. You never see him hit anybody. And Sketch's Race of Champions hopes are now done. Yep, and yep. He knows it now. That's unfortunate, Sketch. Oh, don't hit him, cheater. Okay. Very rare mistake from Blue Mosquito there. So now the final spot for Race of Champions is between Haig and Connor. And Connor leads Haig by 8 points. Plus the 2 points he's ahead of him right now. So that's 10. So if Haig were to win, Connor would need third, I believe, because I don't think Connor's won a race. Oh no, Connor did win a race this season. That is right. He got that race at Singapore. They would tie on wins. Connor has the second. Alright, so if Blue Mosquito's DNF'd, maybe he felt bad he hit Sketch. So with an 8-point gap, Connor would have to finish fourth if Haig won, and Connor would have the tiebreaker if Haig doesn't have fast lap. Yeah, Sketch, it was unfortunate. I didn't see exactly what happened on the first lap thing, because I was on last place car looking up at everybody. But the one that just happened, Blue Mosquito never makes a mistake like that. That's very rare. It looked like you saved it for a second, then you oversaved it. Or overcorrected, or whatever you want to call it. Oh no, come on, Connor. So Connor's going soft, medium, medium? Yep. Yes, that is correct, Sketch. And also, if Haig wins and they tie, Connor still gets it because he has the second place and Haig doesn't. Haig should have really won Singapore. He was the only one with no penalties at the end there. Most DNFs in a season. Steven, have you never heard of the legend J.P. Greenwood? The good legend of J.P. Greenwood. Turn 1 last night, he's so far to the inside, he actually bounced off the wall and took out 3 cars. Actually, there is a certain driver that I won't name that had like 20-something consecutive DNFs. And then he finally finished a couple races this season. That is true. I'm the opposite of JP. I finish every race but score no points. I only got 6 last night because 7 people finished. And 1 car lagged out. Connor's catching Grumpy. As we have seen over the last 2 seasons, Connor and Grumpy battles could be pretty amazing. I yeah, Fraggle does DNF a lot too, but he more DNFs because he's not winning. Jake Hardy for speeding in the pits. Simo inherits the lead. I'm on board with Haig. I didn't see him cut a corner though, so I'm just blind. Oh no, Connor's kind of boxed in there. Oh boy. 3 wide. Oh boy. Is Scorpion gonna get a run on both of these guys? Oh, all somebody's gotta do is break Tom's wing and he'll rage quit. I mean, Tipson gets by Grumpy there. A little lag between the two. But Connor has 8 seconds of penalties, which would drop him to 4th currently. And that would actually put Haig for the win, possibly? I don't know how many penalties Tipson has. Let's take a look at... Where's the... Fastest lap right now is Tipson. Did I say 38.6? These top 3 guys have been close all race. There you go, Steven. I was in the first race of F6 on a Saturday, and I was in the last race of F6 on a Saturday, and then I'm bringing F6 back to Thursday when I move down to Thursday next season. So I'm still F6. DRS for Tipson. Haig must be loving the sight of this behind it. Hello. Connor was the car behind. I just don't want to use that damn overhead camera, because I used it last season, and it banned the stream for catching that stupid sponsor. I forgot what turn it's in, too, so I don't want to... Uh-oh, that's probably a warning for Connor there. Never miss into the pits. Gonna slap out in some softs, and he'll most likely get fast lap race. Connor will have the DRS here. Interesting. Perfect defending in here. Get the DRS while you're ahead. A little contact between the two, but no one ever got hurt from slapping some wheels together. Ooh. Interesting. I think Tipson's getting a little frustrated. Just can't seem to get past Connor right now as they watch the leader tiptoe away. I feel like there should be a DRS on this straight. I always hit the triangle button in time trial coming down here. Grumpy fast lap race 38.2. I think. I can't see that purple. They need to make the fastest lap green or something. I can't see that. Alright, Tipson should get him here. It immediately goes defensive because he knows what happened last time. Actually, that's not a bad thing Connor let Tipson by, because maybe Tipson could work over on Haig now. Last time these two guys battled, Connor was able to get by when there was a mistake. So, because if Tipson could pass Haig, that takes extra points away for Connor's benefit. Tipson with a penalty. Connor with a better exit. Haig's pitting. Why is Haig pitting? Did he get damage? Wait, Simbo's never won? I could have sworn he won last season. Didn't catch it in time. Sorry. I didn't see if he was going for a wing cheat. I don't think he would have had wing damage. Although he was like he was over DRS range ahead of everybody, then all of a sudden they were in DRS range of him. Maybe he tapped the wall on his own or something? He'll probably get the fastest lap, but it doesn't mean anything now. Because he'd have to win with fastest lap, and Connor would have to finish worse than third for him to win the title. Or not the title, but the race of champion seat. Connor just needs to keep it on the track and bring it home, and he'll be racing next Monday in Mexico. The OP3 stop. I thought that only worked well at Baku. Oh, Connor with another penalty. That's 11 seconds from now. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Yeah, Hake 3 stops. Everybody has 2 stops. Nas with a 1 stop. He's in 5th. Not bad for Nas. Never missed with fast lap. 37.1. Grumpy, the biggest mover of the race, up 4. And Riding Q gets a penalty. Yep. Tipson putting the cherry on top of his championship season with a possible win here in the final race. Simo is 7.9 seconds behind Tipson. I think Tipson only has the 1 penalty. Yeah, I know, Blue. Like I said when it happened, very uncharacteristic of you. We'd never see you make a mistake ever. I mean, you're only human, so it happens once in a while, I guess. Connor with another penalty. Jesus Christ. This game is unforgiving. That's 14 seconds of penalties for Connor. That would put him down to possibly 6th right now. Sixth is 5 points. If Hay could get up to 2nd, it could be interesting. But we have Grumps looking to make a move for 6th. Is he going to try it? He does. Nas is taking an interesting route around the track now. Don't know how that wasn't a penalty, but... And Grumpy will get his position. Tipson with another penalty. If Symbol could close in... Quite possibly. I have not seen his name pop up, and Nas is in the pit. I believe he has wing damage. I missed my camera angle from the last game where we could actually see the damn wing. Go on board with Haig here, as he's trying to salvage something here. Hi, Ocean. Ocean, nice enough not to lap me last night in my final race. Connor with another penalty. That's 17 seconds of penalties for Connor. What the hell is he doing? Any more penalties, he might not be racing in the Race of Champions. Fastest lap is never missed right now. Two laps to go in the final F5 on Sunday season. Connor's pitting. Let's see. Haig is 16, 12, 10, 8. No, it does not. Connor is ahead of Haig by 8 points, and right now Haig has 8 points. I don't know what the penalty situation is. This will give Haig 10 points. Nice move by Haig. Back into the podium he goes. If Connor could get fastest lap, that wouldn't hurt. I know Haig has 1 penalty. Don't know about Jay Carty. I don't recall his name popping up. Dibson has 6 seconds of pens, and no one's pressuring him, so he should not make another mistake. But a hell of a run from Simo, though. He did say at the beginning, not the beginning, but in the middle of the season that he needed a spark for Haas to get some points. And he's about to get a boatload for Haas. Well, here he comes through the final sector for the final time. He's already your champion for this season, but add a cherry on top. Tipson will win at Abu Dhabi as he comes around the final corner to make it official. The fireworks go off. Congratulations, Tipson. Oh, God, that's bright. Hell of a run by Simo. Second place. Haig will get third. Jay Carty just misses in fourth. So Haig will get 10 points. Grumpy will get fifth. Never Miss will get sixth. Connor gets seventh. So Haig will get 10 points, Connor will get 4, and Connor will go to the Race of Champions. Exactly, Blue. Simo needed that blue magic. A teammate he could trust, has a lot of respect for. Here comes Cheater. With a tough race, but, still comes home 2 more points for 9th. Now, in past interviews, Tipson has not come in, and Haig never comes to podium interviews. Damn it, Haig. here's your final standings for the final race of this season. Tipson in first. Simo, the only person on the grid without a penalty this race. Don't you contact servers. Simo with second. Hagen third. Jake Harding fourth. Grumpy in fifth. Never missing sixth. Connor in seventh as he secures second place in the standings. Nas in eighth. Cheater in ninth. Blue Mosquito in 10th. Sketch in 11th. And Steven in 12th. So we'll invite Tipson, Haig, and Simo, and Connor. And Haig. And there he is. I think that would be everybody. Haig usually doesn't join interviews. So everyone make sure your voices are allowed to be shared.
Yeah.
Oh. At least Tipson made it to the interview this week. I feel bad for last week that I had to rush off because I had to go to work. But congratulations on your championship last week.
Oh, and, thanks. Yeah.
And today, with your 4th win of the season, how does it feel?
Pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I had a good fight with onto the podium and Haig. I'm not sure what happened to both of them. I kind of like dropped off. But yeah, it's good. Good fun.
Yeah, I was confused, and the people in the chat were confused why Haig pit there at the end. We didn't know if he had damage or not. But
yeah, weird.
So, as the champion, usually they move up. You looking forward to what would be F3 next season?
Yeah, it'll be good fun. Hopefully race some more of the guys here because they're pretty fast as well. So, yeah.
It seems like you'll be able to handle yourself just fine up there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, congratulations again, and good luck next season. Alright, we'll move on to Simo, who gets his 2nd podium of the season. A penalty-free race tonight for 2nd place. Take us through your race.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations, Tipson, again on your win and your championship. I don't think I've spoken to you since then. Yeah, it was sort of the same thing as you were saying before with the other two guys. I'd sort of settled into what was a sort of fairly neat 4th place. I was about sort of 10 seconds behind those guys. And then Haig pit for no reason at all that I could see. He didn't seem like he was struggling. And I guess Connor pit because his tyres were gone or something, because I was sort of making up about 2 seconds a lap on him at the end there. So yeah, it's very unexpected to be on the podium. I was so well settled in for 4th. I was just making sure I kept ahead of Jay Carty, really tried to keep him out of DRS and just see how it went. Yeah, definitely happy to take a surprise 2nd. Bit of momentum going into next season, maybe.
There you go. And in the stream chat, Blue said that he needed to be your teammate for you to get in gear and get some good points.
Yeah, that must be what it was. Yeah, he's pushed me on.
Well, congratulations again, and hopefully we'll do a couple more of these interviews next season, in the or the old F4, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, one of the two.
And Haig's not here, but congratulations to Haig on another podium. Just fell short for the Race of Champions seat, as I believe Connor's got it by 4 points or something. I forgot.
2 points. I've just done the tables.
All right, 2 points. All right. Well, you probably don't want to take us through your race tonight, because that was the most penalties I've ever seen you get before. So Symbol was actually going to get that podium no matter what. But
Yeah.
anything you would like to say to the division wrap up the season?
I was going to say, Jeff only told me you had 3 seconds, so I thought I had a bit of work to do.
Oh, no, I had a lot more than that.
Yeah, you had 17.
No, well, just to cover that was just me racing in my final race. I wasn't too bothered about the results, so I was just racing Teebson and Haig and picked up a load of penalties and wasn't really too bothered by it.
Yeah. Well, at least you got your spot in the Race of Champions seat. You looking forward to doing 100% Mexico?
If it was any other track other than Mexico, then yeah, but I guess I have to do it, don't I?
Yeah.
I'll show up. Hope for the best.
And, well, originally this was going to be your final PSGL race, but I guess you're a liar and you got to do the Race of Champions now. But how do you feel looking back on your PSGL career if you don't come back again?
It's been a bit erratic. I've had ups and downs, bullied a lot of kids, taken out a lot of people. Won a handful of races, so I've had success. I've retired a lot, but I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure to watch you race and commentate over you and watch your videos and stuff. Always a good laugh. And hopefully we'll see you around the racing communities somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And that will be it for this season of F5, which will no longer be on Sundays anymore. It will move back over to Saturday where it originally was. And this will be F4 next season, which I will commentate. We will be starting the new season on November 10th. And I assume whoever the admin is will get a preseason race thrown together for November 3rd. So until then, everyone take care and stay safe and enjoy the couple weeks off.